in the heart of the woods. Welcome back, Witcher. Oh, like I said, respect, Witcher. Sorry it's been a few days. Things got a little chaotic. And at one point I had a bad day, so instead of recording anything on that day, I just did a live stream that was relevant to every show. And now I'm behind on everything all the time. But I'm putting it back together.
We've offended him, Sven. The woodland spirit seeks revenge. This here is him saying we've strayed from the old paths.
Offended him? The monster's killed 5 already. He doesn't give a rat's arse about paths or tracks or me or you. He's a ploughing beast from the ploughing forest.
Split his ribcage. A strong one, this spirit of yours.
That's so. And who might you be?
Geralt. I'm a witcher.
A killer for hire. What do you seek here?
Saw your notice.
What notice? This village is home to decent folk only. You won't find any work here.
Sure about that? Beast that did this, it's aggressive and incredibly strong. I can help you, for a price.
I like this man. Ply your trade, Witcher. I believe we will agree terms.
Who or what is this woodland spirit?
Tell you what, it's not any of your concern.
It's a common beast. Murders any man who ventures into its territory.
Exhaustive as descriptions go. What does this spirit look like? Anyone seen it for themselves?
No man alive has.
Great. Really helpful, all of you. Birds pecked apart his entrails. And here, tooth marks. A large dog. A wolf, maybe. This the way it always kills?
Only cowards. True warriors. Men with the hearts of predators. The spirit grants them an honorable death.
You said the creature wants revenge. Why? For what?
Our forefathers hunted with spear and knife. This pleased the woodland spirit. He let us live in peace. We never knew hunger.
He killed back then too. He's always killed. How many lads died trying to become hunters? Now, since our hunters died in the war, the beast turned even more bloodthirsty.
We are uncrate. What others buy with gold, we buy with our lifeblood.
We are slaves to fear spread by blind fools like you. These woods are ours. High time we put an end to this beast.
I've heard enough. You've got a monster problem, that's clear. Just not sure you want it solved.
Oh, we do. Come see me. We'll figure us a fair price for the beast's head.
Our little talk while I looked over the corpse? Not nearly enough. Need to look around, figure out what I'm up against.
Be not rash, killer. It's not too late to bring back the old ways.
I'll decide what to do. But start collecting coin, just in case.
We don't always kill the spirits after all. We've negotiated with a few things. Examine the tracks in the woods using your witcher senses. There they are.
Got a trail to follow. Wonder where it leads.
What's killing everyone? It's gonna be one of those antlered creatures again, maybe? Trail. There it is. Ooh, body.
Thin and deep cuts. Not unlike a razor.
Whereabouts are coming up on? Oh. Oh. There's some. They're a little hard to follow sometimes. I guess the river will help with that. Keeping an eye on it. Come on. Careful. Follow it. River again. It's hard to see the river when you're actually... I was gonna say it's hard to see a river in Witcher sense mode. It's hard to see the river in general. Is it something over here? Snow hare. What's that creature? That's a bear. It's 2 bears. They can go on being bears. So the radar clearly points me back here. It's just weird. I don't see the track because it stops in the river. Oh, here it is on the other side. Does it double back somewhere? No, it's clearly pointing this way. Is there something else around here that highlights? around here. Just goes right into the river. Maybe it crosses? There we go.
Smashed bones. That takes strength. No point in trying to parry its blows.
I'm used to that. All of these big creatures. The question is it flammable? It's a forest thing, so I'm betting on yes. And that ends very well for me. Where were you abouts? Alright. Tracks go on for a while. Oh. White Wolf. You ready? You coming for me? Yeah, you are. That was a mistake, White Wolf. I wasn't antagonizing. You could have just gone somewhere else. Oh, I feel really bad. Watching a wolf hop around like that, because it's like it's just on fire and has literally no way of trying to put itself out, is really unfortunate looking. Oh, I can't go into Witcher mode because I'm apparently in combat still. If I wander off a little bit, will it leave combat? Nope, I'm in combat. Wolves, why? No! You're making me feel guilty about all the murder. Ow, rude. Oh yeah, the burn to death animation's pretty bad for wolves. Amazing capability to dodge incoming blows while being on fire.
Sharpened its claws, or just marked off its territory. A Leshen. Male. Very old. Damn it. Probably marked one of the villagers.
That's the first thing I thought it was. I was like, it has to be the Leshen, right? The weird forest creature with the antlers. Oh, read the bestiary. Wow, they haven't explicitly told me to go to the bestiary for a while now. Yeah, Leshen's probably a relict. Woodland spirit. Wow, nailed it. Fiend. Is that what it's... Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Are fiends and Leshens different? Oh yeah, I was thinking of a Leshen then. Fiends are the big brutish looking ones. I regret to inform your grace that your grace's son fell while hunting a fiend. He died on the spot along with his squire, his guide, his beaters, his peasant entourage, and his hounds. Cavengel, manager of the Velopin estate near the Vizima. Fiends are walking mountains of muscle, capped with horned, tooth-filled heads, like their rarer cousins, the boombuck vetches. They live in the thick forest, swamps, and bogs. When possible, they avoid humans, but when not possible, they kill them, and without much difficulty. we encountered a fiend when we went after the crones that one time, and again when we had the that guarded treasure near the Nilfgaardians. But we're dealing with a Leshen, or specifically this woodland spirit. Some monsters are so powerful, local populaces begin worshipping them as gods. Such was the case with the Leshen dwelling in the woods near the Skellige village of Fairland. The elders were absolutely convinced the monster watched over them by defending them from their enemies and training their hunters. The Witcher had his doubts, however. Leshens are mean, self-serving creatures, and the Ancient One lived in the woods near Fairland was surely no exception. Geralt knew freeing the villagers from their supposed protector's grasp would be no easy task, if he decided to even try. The Leshen, known as the Woodland Spirit, was as powerful as to have mastered the art of marking. This means the monster had inserted its essence into one of the residents at Fairland. As long as this unfortunate soul remained alive and near the settlement, the Leshen would always be reborn near its lair. I bet it's the old man that doesn't want us to intrude. Yet even with the marked one eliminated, killing the Leshen would be no easy task. The monsters commanded the obedience of the denizens of the woods. It could thus call upon wolves, ravens, or even the trees themselves for help. Luckily, it had a weakness as well. It was vulnerable to fire, and that born of the Igni sign in particular. Well, what a coincidence. I have a certain specialty for that. Alright, let's go talk to some villagers. We need to talk to these people about the Leshen, and one of them, I would not be surprised in particular if the old man that's trying to tell me to go away is specifically, happens to be the Leshen himself. Whoopsie. I'm going the wrong... No, I'm not going the wrong way. The dotted line was telling me to go the long way, like go in a weird backwards direction. But this is clearly the way to the village.
Didn't have many friends, did he?
Folk aren't willing to look at this kind of death today. But in the past, I remember, I was just a lad. Lugos Harelip led a raid on our village. Found nothing but silence and fog. I could barely make out my pa and my uncles lying in wait behind the trees. I remember how they hunted down one warrior after another, and once they surrounded Harelip himself, well, I believe he'd rather have faced the woodland spirit.
Your spirit is a very old Leshen. He's dangerous, but I should be able to deal with him.
Rid us of him, yet he's what made us invincible. Turned us into great warriors.
Maybe I wasn't clear. The woodland spirit is a monster. Cut with the sword, he'll bleed and die. Like you, like me.
He's much more. Thanks to him, the woods teem with game, and our women bear strong babes. The power of the woodland spirit makes us the best hunters in the Isles. True, not every lad who sets out to be a hunter survives the sacred ritual, but aren't witchers made at similar cost?
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path, restore the old ways, roam the woods with knife and spear, fight on even terms and prove our valor. That would please him. Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of prized game on it, and thus made a pact, do as they did. Go south along the brook, submit to the trial by burning a sacrifice of wolves' hearts on the sacred spot.
Fine, I'll try it your way. But if it fails, I'll have to kill the beast.
Wise choice. The spirit will subject you to trial, but you cannot succumb. Succeed in renewing the covenant, and I'll spare no gold in rewarding you.
If they want to stick with their beliefs, I'm not against that happening. If they actually prove to have any actual weight behind them, and they're not just bullshit made up that based on like confirmation bias, and then just making up interpretations of what's happening around them. And yeah, if it ultimately goes to battle, I could just kill it. It's just a Leshen.
Maybe for you. Maybe.
Greetings. You're in luck. Yesterday, Alf Raptus's longship sailed into port, so we've got fresh
That's
goods
so.
for you.
Let me see what Hotspur brought
What do you got for sale then? You have Lonesome World Guide, something I already have, and nothing that I care about. I can sell you these garbage items I didn't mean to pick up in the first place. Gabison. Dumb boots. There we go. That pretty much burned through all of his money. Now I'll take his cards.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
It's been fun growing our little monster deck. I feel like nothing changed, right? It still pretty much works the way it is. And the power I was using for the leader was pick any weather card, yeah. Because being able to specifically weaken individual rows is actually really handy. The other options right now? Oh, close combat, double strength. That's pretty good too. Discard 2 cards. Huh. It's a little bit of a tough call between the buff your melee characters, which is basically my whole team, or buff the, or wipe out an enemy row. Might actually go for that one. The problem is I have Commander's Horn in my deck. You have 3 of them. Yeah, I'll stick with the one that's pick any weather card, because that's really useful for specific counters. And I haven't played Gwent in like a week, I think. Oh, okay, Fog and Rain, good. Elf, also good. My only possible spy, I think. Oh, 3 vampires, that's really bad. Fiend. Yennefer and Karen. We need to get rid of these vampires. Awesome. Wow, that's the best possible outcome. I swapped one, I had 3 vampires, which is worst case scenario, basically. I swapped 1 for a crone and 1 for a spider, so now I have 3 different types of muster on the board. Awesome. Alright, well this is the one I can use to dominate, but in a way that only I can also play Vesemir. Vesemir would shield an entire group of monsters. Oh yeah, duh. Start with the two, draw 2 extra cards guy. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that actually. Shit. I forgot about my previous strategy that oh, he passed already. Okay, I'll just throw Vesemir in there and win the round, I guess. I question that strategy. Geralt and friends. Oh. It's my first time ever winning a round using only neutral cards, because literally all I played was Vesemir and that one elf. Oh yeah, and I keep the monster card on the board, so it's not even dead yet. Alright, I'll play Vampire, since they're all weaker than Vesemir, so Vesemir will be the target for Scorch. And at this point I can just basically win this round, and I'll be set. Unless he has the anti-melee card, that's the big concern, of course. So I don't have a lot of ways around that. Let's see. Oh yeah, you have a morale boost. We can still cause a lot of damage here. The big concern is whether he gets the one that destroys my front row. Yeah, I forgot about my previous strategy of like, yeah, play muster cards first, then play the elf, because he'll draw something else. Otherwise you're wasting part of the card, potentially. What did he oh yeah, he played, yeah, give a nice strong morale boost to that entire row that doesn't exist. I'll stall, and I'll play... Wait, I don't need to use that. I already have the right card, right? Siege ranged. Take out his guy. Better play something good. That's not bad. That'll close the gap a bit. Alright. I just don't know if he's gonna play a card that wipes out my entire row or not. Should I just commit to it? I don't know where this is gonna go. At some point, if I have so many cards, it might actually just win by default. Is he gonna play? Oh, oh shit. He could Scorch a lot of my guys at once right now. That'd be a problem for me. More spiders! What if there was just too many guys in the front row? Wouldn't that be fun? If he plays Frost, I lose this round. And if he plays Scorch, I'm not in a great shape, but I'll probably still win it. How's that for way too much numbers? Do you have Frost or not? Just tell me already. You tease. He might just have a bunch of boring elves. Preemptively wipe out siege weapons. Lols. What do you got? I have so many cards on the board right now. Commander's Horn. He's trying to do the same thing back. I keep expecting him to destroy a card, and he still hasn't. So I'm... alright. 14. I've been waiting for... I've been holding off on Yennefer. Double strength of ranged units. Wow, he's out of stuff then, probably. Alright, yeah, Yennefer has no one to revive, and I have nothing else to do right now. Oh, you know, it'd be pretty funny. Oh wait, no, I don't have a Frost card in my deck in the first place. It would have been funny to play the Frost card that makes it everyone 1, because then I would just win because I have the most units, and he wouldn't be able to beat me with a Frost card. I guess it's irrelevant anyway. The big question is if he has Scorch, because he could take out like half my army, because too many of them have the same value right now, which is problematic. But I don't think he has any tricks, because he hasn't done shit, and the game's about to end. I guess I'll pass. Can you get a 60 power? Or / do you have a Scorch? No. He doesn't have shit. He had a 0 power medic. Alright. Interesting. The only thing in his graveyard was my, what do I get? The only thing in his graveyard was my spy, so it didn't amount to much. Siege Tower. Interesting. That'll be a card for Northern Realms, I believe. Siege Tower is a 6 power siege weapon. Literally nothing interesting about it, besides the fact that it's just another interesting thing. It's just another, yeah, I already have one of each here, too. I mean, it's more interesting than, I don't know, I'm gonna arbitrarily get rid of the Ballista and add a Siege Tower because reasons. It's the same card. They're the same card, but that one's new now. I love the clamor of siege towers in the morning. Sounds like victory. Yeah, it's just one of the many 6-power siege weapons you can get for the Northern Realms.
Went to look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression on intruders.
Told you, he likes killing.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast then, just as I said.
Not so ordinary. Monster like that's a serious threat to the village. And to me, if you decide to hire me.
Oh, don't you fret. We'll have the gold.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you. As long as that individual lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely. Sooner or later, it'll be reborn.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words aren't enough. Gotta find the mark my way.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the marked one, and I'll handle the rest.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
Yeah, it totally comes down to either doing the altar or going on a straight-up witch hunt. Neither of them are super encouraging. Approach the this is the area for this. The altar's way out here though. Oops. Oh really, guys? Oh, chill out. I was standing all the way by the river and I did one punch at the air towards no one, and they're like, "Oh my god, you freaked out the guards! It's a riot in the streets. No one knows what to do anymore. It's so scary." So we're gonna give this ritual a shot, see if we can appease the creature without having to execute one of the people that lives here. But I don't know if they're grounded in much. They might just be personifying a monster and giving it traits that it doesn't actually have. Hey guys, you sure you want to come over here? It's not going to end well for you at all. That's not a very nice thing to say to the white wolf. What now, you piece of filth? Oh, they're very on fire, but also slow-mo? They're in slow motion fire. This is horrible. This is really horrible. It's like an animal that evolved to make the most horrible pain sounds imaginable. Alright, now that I've wiped out an entire pack of innocent creatures, let's go do a ritual. Raw meat. Oops, I just defiled the ritual. I'm sorry. Did Geralt just did Geralt just learn something new about Leshens that he didn't know before? Is that what happened here? Seems to have taken an interesting turn. Well, I didn't have to... One noteworthy thing is that I get my reward at the very least, so there's a lightning storm going on in the distance. So I get my reward, which is a good start. Hopefully they won't all die soon while I'm away. You know? And thankfully I didn't have to interrogate / track a bunch of characters and then slowly plan the murder of a member of the village, because that would have been unfortunate. Oh, chill out, Roach. You keep panicking. It's just lightning / road geometry. Neither of them are gonna kill you, except for that one time where there was invisible roads. Oh god, I ran him over. I'm so sorry. My horse is ill-mannered. No! Damn it! My horse is floating. My horse is a floating pillar of meat, and I'm just trying to talk to a man. Not about his pillar of meat. What's that sound you're making? You okay?
The Leshen accepted my offering.
I saw the smoke rise and crows dance in the sky. Everything will return to the old ways.
You'll see in a few days. I've done my part.
Expecting coin, eh? Don't fret. I've got your gold. Take it. You've earned every last bit.
You do know young boys will continue to die at the Covenant Stone trying to become hunters. The killing will never end.
I've not paid you to lecture me. You've done your job. It's time you left.
Well, well, Harold. Paying the Witcher behind our backs to sod off and let the monster live.
We finished off the other elders. Just one left.
Death's but another stage in the cycle. I embrace it.
Begone, Witcher, and you can keep your coin.
You deserve each other.
You're one to judge.
Know your place, Witcher. You've dealt with the beast. Time you were on your way.
Nothing will change, no matter what you do here.
We'll find out for ourselves. You see, it's our fate on the line here. You're just passing through.
Okay. I am done with the politics of this village. They can all have each other. Alright. We've done the Spirit of the Forest. Now we're doing the Lord of the Wood. Might be a theme for this episode. By the way, I'm very rapidly running out of quests. When I look at my main quest log, like the side quests, all that's left is the Gwent tournament that I've been building up to for a while. And then races that I've quickly stopped caring about because of the stupid glitch and the fact that they're not particularly fun in the first place. That's basically all of them at this point. And some loose ends like talking to Triss at some point about a statue. And aside from that, I have like five Witcher contracts left. So I'm gonna do these last few Witcher contracts and maybe that Gwent tournament, and then I'm gonna proceed with Ciri. And I think you can actually still do more open world stuff then, and so then at that point I'll try to look up quests that I flat out haven't even encountered at this point that I'm sure exist everywhere. If you have specific quests you want to see me do that I haven't done yet, be sure to just post the name of the quest in the description. I mean, in the comments somewhere. You don't need to really give me any information about it. I can just look up the name on a wiki or something. Generally, if I just Google the name, I can be like, oh, okay, here's a fucking game facts thread that says you need to go to. It shows up in this town. All right, found it. Not that big of a deal. Otherwise, I'll do my best to try to find all the ones that I've been missing so far. But I think after this next handful of side quests, that'll be a good time for me to do finally meet up with Ciri. Especially since some of these Witcher contracts are actually starting to be higher level than me pretty soon here.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
That is a deeper voice than I was expecting from a man that small.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
Gonna need details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked him.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
Had to honor his dead comrades. So find the woodcutter's hut where the Hotch is staying, or talk to witnesses. Oh, here's one. Right in front of me. Oh, not quite that guy. This one over here. Lumberjack.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back a few so's my mates will race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No blicker. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen, though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel got stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody ploughing massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger, will you?
The usual story. People got wrecked, and the witnesses don't have a lot of useful information, as it tends to go. It's real because he's... The Witcher's such a professional. All he needs is like a couple solid details, but he really struggles to get those couple of details a lot of the time. I keep clicking left stick instead of holding X to run, because that's how you run in Metal Gear Solid 5. It's funny how, like, there's all these games I play at the same time that have almost the same commands, but none of them ever agree on what button anything should be. Metal Gear's the worst case ever, though, because Metal Gear doesn't have even slightly standard inputs for any buttons, period. Hey, Cleaver's henchman. Haven't seen you guys around for a while. I guess I am at the Goose and the Cunny, or whatever it's called. Yeah, there's Novigrad right there. Ooh, sunset. It's the golden hour on Novigrad right now. This must be the dwarf town. So I'm seeing them everywhere, and their little like faux Scottish accents. This guy is way further away than I. I was in the state of mind of like, oh yeah, we're in a village. Did not register how far I was actually going to meet this guy. So many quests involved talking to one guy at a town, then going to another building at the same town that I lost track of the idea of like, oh yeah.
Logger's hut. Need to find the spot where they died. Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road. Probably towards their clearing.
Leave me alone, wildlife. I'm just trying to kill something. It's not you. It's not you this time, I think. Any clues inside before I move on? They want to follow the wagon tracks. I mean, if everyone's dead, I might as well grab a few things. I guess they're not all dead, because we were invited to drink with the one guy who's still alive. Well, now I've got his rotted flesh. He can't have it anymore. It's all mine. I feel like he's not going to miss it. Hey, tracks. Might be very easy to find. This is the easiest thing to track ever. We had so many like actual footprint tracks. These are just straight up like super deep wagon ruts that follow a path. This is something that I could follow in real life without having to think about it much. What are those, neckers? No. Leave me alone. Go away. You're all weak and annoying. There's too many of you. Stop. Go away. Leave me alone. Damn it. I can't track like this. Just stop being alive for a while. It's okay. No one's gonna miss you. Get out of here. Oh, might as well loot them all, I guess. Necker hearts and all that. Might be useful for something eventually. Though I get the feeling I may have already crafted everything that actually uses Necker materials at this point in the game. Primrage. Or Primrose, probably. Prim! Taking Hunger Games there, apparently.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big.
I mean, like, just in comparison to the dwarves? Not too crazy.
Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily. Clawed the rock. Must have been angry.
And with very similar claws to a certain creature we encountered recently. Is it just going to be another Leshen? If I accidentally hooked up 2 different Leshen quests in the same episode, I'm going to be pretty impressed with myself.
A dwarf went this way.
And was never seen again, apparently. Oh, here we go. Oh, there he is. Oh, found him.
Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he
Did I
suffocated.
really just do 2 Leshen quests in the same mission? There, now we can cook them. That's what I was going for. Where's that? How is that shadow working? That's interesting. Huh. Alright. Let's follow the tracks. Or maybe I might not be done looking at the site yet. Where was the attack? Plants! Right around here. Here's the footprints. So this is the alternate path that would... Oh! Another dead dwarf.
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. Everything says Leshen. A young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near
I
the
totally
totem.
found 2 Leshens in one episode, didn't I? I mean, I guess the names were a giveaway, but I didn't really expect it to be literally the same creature. This one's named Karanun. Weak against Igni, big surprise. Novigrad, the greatest metropolis in the world. The acme of civilization, material proof, or so one is tempted to think, of mankind's ability to tame and control nature, yet right outside of the city walls lies the Novigrad wilderness, and whoever sets foot in it soon finds out that a man's primacy does not extend past the city walls. One of the monsters who made their lair is in that thick tangle was an old, powerful Leshen. I thought you said it was a young one. You lied to me just a second ago, Geralt. The other one's the old one. This is supposed to be a young one. It killed any who strayed into the territory with its species' characteristic cruelty, lacerating them with razor-sharp claws, sending strangling plants shooting out of the ground, or feeding them to packs of hungry wolves. If not for its vulnerability to fire, the Igni sign included, and the protection of the Quen sign, one could wager not even the toughest witcher would be able to slay the beast. Is it young or old game? Gotta decide. Is that him right there? Yeah, follow the sounds and find the Leshen's totem.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Oh. Which one's the closest? Oh, I can't click my sticks. I want to toggle between the existing markers to see which totem spot was closest. More birds?
Ordinary ravens looks like. No sign of a totem.
Oh, we're talking about totem as in like animal companion creatures, like actually like in Shadowrun, with a rat shaman and a rat totem. Shadowrun Hong Kong, the series I'm doing right now.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Well, process of elimination. Believe I found them, and I'm gonna light them on fire now.
Lo and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, destroy it. Want to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
Nailed it. Quen. Alright, come at me, bro. Mr. Mustache is ready for you, and also Roach is here, I guess, for some reason. You're on fire. How's that feel? Feel good? Feeling good about that? Oh, you're really on fire. Crap. You are so on fire right now. Finishing blow. Oh, didn't make it in time. Turns out he was made of kindling. Something attacking me? Oh, wow. You are so late, Wolf. You are so late. Oh, how many wolves do I have to burn this episode? I don't like it anymore. Oh. Stop. That was a cool cutscene, though, of it transitioning through the forest. Leshen resin. Black unicorn. What does black unicorn look like? Weak weapon, Ard bonus. It's worth something at least. So many sword, Gwestog. And Daystar. And Ashrune. These are all cool sword names. Alright, Roach. Time for the return home. Coming back up on the cunning of the goose. It is really funny, like how earth elementals and stuff like that, the golems are like the anti of my build. They can be such a hassle to take down, but Leshens are like a parody, like joke of like, here's the exact thing you're amazing at destroying. Hurrah! Ooh, a bar. Have I been here before?
Welcome, welcome.
Right, this is the cunning of the goose. I came here during the episode. I came here during episode 100. I remember that. God damn it! You got in my way.
So long.
No, stop teleporting back. I'm trying to talk to a guy. Ah.
The plague!
Get out of my way. There we go.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Ta-da! We did it! Alright. So for the next few episodes, we'll be wrapping up a handful of remaining Witcher contracts. I might only do a couple, too, because after the first few, the rest of them are actually higher level than I am by a significant gap, like 6 or 7 levels higher than me, and I'm already playing on the hardest difficulty, so I'm not going to push the luck too much there. So yeah, within the next few episodes, we should be meeting up with Ciri. I'll just do a couple of Witcher contracts and that Gwent tournament, I'm sure. So thanks for watching, guys, like always. I will see you next time. And sorry about the gap between episodes. Trying to get a hold on it. I can't promise it won't happen, because I don't plan it. Auf Wiedersehen.